Okay, today we're gonna take a look at this identity. Sine 3x equal to a square root of 3 divided by 2. Right, so what this means what is meant by identities? Well, it's pretty much saying that we need to find out a value. We need to find a value for x that converts this whole equation, this whole part of the equation, equal to a square root of 3 divided by 2, right? So we know that sine is equal to x. And we now have to go to the unit circle. If you don't know the unit circle yet, you should memorize it. I have a copy here because I assume that you don't know it. So let's take a look. When sine is equal to square root of 3 divided by 2. We already know that sine is equal to y, right? So if we take a look at 120 degree or 2 pi divided by 3, which is the same, we see that our y, this is x and this is y. Our y in this case is square root of 3 divided by 2. But also at 60 degree or pi divided by 3, our y is equal to a square root of 3 divided by 2. So now we have two values in the unit circle when our sine is equal to a square root of 3 divided by 2. But here is the thing. In this case, our x is multiplying with a 3, right? So the way that we find out what is the exactly value because of this 3 right here, we need to set an equation, and we say 3x equal to the value that we found, that makes sines equal to a square root of 3 divided by 2. So in this case we have two values, pi over 3 and 2 pi over 3. Okay, so those are the only two values that makes sine equal to a square root of 3 divided by 2, right? So we're gonna write down, we're gonna say 3x equal to pi divided by 3. And we're going to say another equation, and we're going to say 3x equal to 2 pi divided by 3. Right, so now we're going to solve for x. So this is a pretty much algebra. We're going to say 3 dividing both sides, right? So then we cancel out 3, and we have left pi over 3 divided by 3, right? So the way we do that, we know that this is kind of a fraction. We have a 1 here, but we take the reciprocal of that fraction and we multiply it by the dividend over here. Right? So we said the reciprocal is the same fraction, but flip it like this. Okay, this is the reciprocal. So we're gonna make that a 1/3, right? So now we say x equal to pi divided by 3 times 3, which is 9. So this is the value for x that makes sine 3x equal to a square root of 3 over 2. We're gonna check those values later. We're gonna solve now for the second value, right? But because we have we have a whole circle. So for the next one, the same process. We're gonna divide again by 3, the whole equation, right? So we're gonna have x here alone because 3 cancel, and we're gonna have 2 pi divided by 3 times the reciprocal again, and because it's 3 again, the same thing, we're gonna do 1/3, right? So 2 times 1, 2. Pi stays the same. 3 times 3 is 9, right? So this is our second value when sine 3x equal to a square root of 3 divided by 2, right? So now let's check those values, because if you're taking a test, you want to make sure that you have those values, that those values are correct, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna plug those values into the equation. So we're gonna say sine 3x equal to the square root of 3 divided by 2, right? And our two values that we got was pi divided by 9, x equal pi divided by 9, and x equal 2 pi divided by 9, right? So if we plug those values into x, we should have here square root of 3 divided by 2, right? So let's try it out. So we say sine 3 times pi divided by 9 equal to square root of 3 divided by 2. Right, so 3 and 9 can cancel out, and that gives you 1, and 3 divided by 9, oh, well, yeah, 9 goes 2 times into 3, right? So we have now left all right, yeah. So 3, because that goes, 3, that cancels to 3, right? So we have that left. All right, so now when sine is pi over 3, we go back to our inner circle and we say when sine is pi over 3 is really equal to a square root of 3 divided by 2, right? So now that we say that square root of 3 divided by 2 equal to square root of 3 divided by 2, and that's correct, right? So we're gonna take the second value and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna say sine of 3x equal to the square root of 3 divided by 2. I'm gonna say again, now we're gonna plug the value of x, which is 2 pi divided by 9 equal to the square root of 3 divided by 2, right? So we cancel out and we got 3, we got 1, so 1 times 2, 2 pi over 3. And we go back to our unit circle and we say, when sine is 2 pi over 3, what is it equal to? Like we said before, when sine is 2 pi over 3, is a square root of 3 divided by 2. So we substitute that by 2. And there you go. This is how to solve an identity.